Well, in recent months, the United States and North Korea, who don't have formal diplomatic ties, have been maintaining quiet contacts through the North Korean diplomatic mission at the United Nations. Now, this has been a traditional sort of channel for the two sides to communicate. It was terminated at the final months of the Obama administration by North Korea. These contacts were resumed in the early days of the Trump administration in an attempt to secure the release of US detainees in North Korea. Now, it's been a matter of public record that these contacts helped secure the release of Otto Warmbier, who was a University of Virginia student in June. He returned to the United States in June and died shortly after. What hasn't been known before is that these contacts have continued and that they've also broached broader issues in the US-North Korea relationship. I think it shows that the two sides value the importance of maintaining some sort of communication, even as the tensions between them have increased. It should be noted that these contacts haven't succeeded in easing these tensions at all, but they could possibly provide a sort of foundation for more serious negotiations if the two leaders, sort of tone down the threats against each other and decide that it's time to negotiate. But actually getting those negotiations off the ground will be very complicated and difficult because there's a lot of skepticism in Washington about North Korea's sincerity in wanting to negotiate about its nuclear weapons. I think that there's a lot of uncertainty about North Korea's intentions, but some North Korea watchers think that despite all the bluster and the threats, which are being taken very seriously, that it might test missiles that could land near the U.S. Pacific territory of Guam. Despite this, North Korea has, in its own sort of convoluted way, signaled that it is interested in negotiations. It has sort of said in recent weeks that it doesn't want to negotiate on its nuclear program and its missiles, but it sort of adds a caveat that signals it might be willing to do so if the US ends its hostile policy. What exactly that would require of the US is not totally clear, and it doesn't inspire much confidence that negotiations can get off the ground, but it might present some sort of opening.